A lot of great seducers in this world have become good at writing to become the great seducer they are. If you want to become great in this world, if you want to become intelligent, learn how to write. If you're anything like me, you're on the constant journey of getting better with people, getting your communication skills in order. You're interested in connecting with people. You're interested in just getting a deeper understanding of human interaction and interaction, and just how to get really close with people, how to develop a deeper sense of intellectual connection with friends, women, family, everything. If you're just interested in getting smarter, you're in the right place. Writing is one of the things in my life that has gotten me as far as I am. I wish I knew this at an earlier date. I wish my teachers didn't just put writing projects on me as a sense of a task. I wish they told me what writing could do for my communication, thinking, and learning skills. Writing can help you in a lot of areas of life. One in particular is your communication skills. When communicating with anyone, the person who is going to be listened to and respected the most is the one who can get the words out in the right order, articulately, and respectfully. Or not respectfully, but in a sort of commanding way. And writing can help you do that. Writing can help you communicate more effectively by exercising the part of your brain that is responsible for getting the words out in the right order, like I just said. When you write, you're forced to slow down. You're not just spitting out information with the first thought that pops out into the front of your head like you are when you're just regular speaking, flowing naturally. Writing forces you to slow down and think about the words that you're going to put on the paper. It forces you to think about the word after the next word you just wrote down. It forces you to, it doesn't force you to be articulate, but it gives you the opportunity to be articulate because it slows you down. You get better at getting the words out. You get better at slowing down in your mind to get the actual words out. When you're forced to slow down and write your thoughts out in front of you, you have a better opportunity to organize your thoughts and feelings on a piece of paper. And once you learn how to organize your thoughts and feelings on paper, you get better at expressing your thoughts and feelings verbally, and thus you become a better communicator with people. Fortunately, communication isn't the only thing that writing can help with. Writing can also enhance your creativity. You aren't born creative. People who think they are born creative, people who think some people are born creative, don't understand that those creative people have just been fortunate enough to find something they've been able to develop an obsession with. Creative people are talented people, and talented people are disciplined people. They practice being how they are, and in doing so, they get good at what they are doing. If you want to be creative, you need to constantly work at whatever it is you want to work on. If you want to be the best, if you want to come up with other ideas from other people, you need to be constantly putting yourself in a position where you can come up with new ideas. If you put yourself in a position of being creative, like writing a story down, writing a story down in a book or on a piece of paper or typing it out, you're a million times more likely to come up with something creative than someone who doesn't even try to be creative at all. You need to put yourself in more positions where you need to create. This is where the term create your own luck comes in. You need to put yourself in a position where luck can come to you. Luck is not going to come to you if you put yourself in a position where nothing is going to arise from your goal. Stress is another item where writing come into play and help you have less stress. Me personally, a lot of my stress comes from not knowing what I'm stressed about, and writing can help with that. If you ever find yourself anxious, sad, depressed, stressed, start writing those feelings out. Start writing what the hell it is that's making you feel that way. Once you figure out what the hell it is that's making you feel the way you do, you can come to an understanding and figure out how not to feel like you do. You'll figure out what the root cause of the problem is. You'll either fix the problem, realize it's fucking stupid, or realize it's beneath you. Either or, getting to the root of the problem, figuring out what the problem is the first step to solving a problem. Writing has improved my clarity of thought pretty pretty well as well. As I said before, writing makes you slow down and think about your thought, think about what you're going to say before you say it. It exercises your mind, it trains your mind to be more clear before you say something that comes out. When you write a lot, you get used to being articulate and having the words come out in the order you want them to. When you speak in general, you're going to think back to those times where you did write down what you actually wanted to say, and you're going to slow down and think about what you say before you say it. You're going to want those verbal words to sound just like they did on the piece of paper, and you'll be motivated to be more articulate in person and think about what you say before it comes out of your mouth. It can also allow you to self-reflect, and it also promotes personal growth in your life. This again goes back to having a problem and writing about it, but it's a little bit different because it doesn't always have to be about something bad in your life. It can be good. You can write about something good in your life and reflect on it. You can talk about how bad something was and look at it from a different perspective, the writer's perspective, which is you go back and look at your thoughts to see if everything you said was true, and you can figure out where you went wrong. You can look on a piece of paper and figure out what looks fishy. It's better than thinking of your head where it went wrong. You just keep going over the same ideas and same visions and same memories in your head, and you really can't pinpoint what the hell happened, where it all fucked up. Once you have it written down in front of you, it's easier. You have record, you have a blueprint, and you can actually connect the dots to see where you messed up and see where you can fix it next time. And with success as well, you can write down and go back and see what the hell went right. You can see where you went good. You can see where you went good, and you can continue to follow that blueprint to have the next thing go good in your life. You can grow from it. Whether you had a bad or good day, reflecting on it, reflect on a bad day and see where you went wrong and don't make those same mistakes again, and see where you went and the good days, see what the hell made you go good, see if there's anything bad in it, don't do that again, do the good things, repeat the process. Look where you went bad in the bad videos, look where you went good in the good videos, or thoughts or ideas or goals or wherever you can apply this to your life. Writing has also improved learning and memory for me as well. Memory is a big one. Whenever I have to go record or speak about something, speak to people, a lot of times even when I have to have a big speech, when I have to have a big speech with my business partner or someone else, I always prepare for it. I never go into it balls deep. I never wing it. That's the word I'm looking for. I never wing an important conversation. I always write it down and speak it out loud first before I do it, and it helps me. I'm essentially practicing a speech. I'm practicing what I'm going to say. And to practice what you're going to say, it's smart to write it down first so you can concentrate and organize your thoughts onto a piece of paper and edit it as need be as you go on. I had a big idea that I did want to go over with my business partner. It was scary at first. I talked to people about going over this with my business partner, and the people said, prepare for it. Write down maybe just some key points, just some key ideas that you want to go for. And at first I really didn't want to write anything down. I was kind of lazy to do it, but I was finally convinced just to write down a couple bullet points of things I wanted to say, and in doing so, that propelled me to write an entire basically essay of what the hell I wanted to say to him, and it helped me. I got all the ideas out on paper. Everything wasn't exactly what I wanted to say, but what it did do for me is gave me a general outline, a skeleton of what I wanted to say to him, and I rewrote that, and then I voiced it out on camera, listened to it, voiced it out again, listened to it on camera again, listened to that video, and then I was ready to actually talk to him in person. And when I did talk to him in person, I wasn't stressed out. I didn't have any anxiety or anything because I already had an idea what I was going to say. I practiced, and when I did talk to him, the conversation, it went really well for the both of us. We came to an agreement, and we came to an agreement where both of us could end up happier in the end. If you're ever having trouble or think you're going to forget something important that you want to say to someone, try writing it down first. Think about it, edit it, prepare, then have that important conversation. Write down your thoughts and ideas to express them more clearly and articulately to the person you want to speak to. It can be a very good thing. The last thing I want to touch on is how writing can influence your productivity. I don't know if you know what like a deep flow or a workflow is, but essentially what it is a big block of time where you're just in this continuous workflow of constant
productivity. It's very hard to get in that sometimes. I've recently found a couple different things that help me get into that flow, but basically what I do notice and what I have found out in life is to get into this flow, you need to start with something extremely difficult. Not even extremely difficult, just something that's like annoying to you, like the last thing on your list that you want to do. Start with that and then continue, because once you get the fucking hardest thing out of the way, everything after that's going to feel like light work. Write. I don't care what you want to write about. I don't care if it's about a goal, a conversation you want to have with someone, something for personal growth, a reflection. Pick some time or dedicate some time in the beginning of that workflow. I'm not going to tell you how much time, however much time you feel you need to get into that workflow. Because when people tell me times, I get all tripped up. Oh shit, I gotta do this for a half hour, 3 hours, 4 hours, 12 hours. No. Do write for as long as you think you need to get into that flow about whatever you want. It will not only help you in one of those endeavors that I discussed in this video, it's also going to promote learning, knowledge, and intelligence by writing. After you're done writing, you're gonna feel really good about yourself, and you're gonna feel really good about the ideas that you had on paper, and you're gonna be more motivated to do other productive things. And it's gonna be easier because, let's be honest, sitting down, writing on a paper or a keyboard sometimes is hard for the mind. And if you can force yourself to do that, you can force yourself to do a whole lot of other things. Writing is one of the best things for you if you do want to become an articulate speaker, if you want people to listen to you and you want to command respect. A lot of great seducers in this world have become good at writing to become the great seducer they are. If you want to become great in this world, if you want to become intelligent, learn how to write.